Oh shit! I wanted to talk about. Oh, I wanted to have this one discussion. I know this is not my panel, but I just had this one discussion that I want to ask. All right. So you got. This probably be like a cut and dry answer from y'all. Like, so you got Peep, you got X, you got Juice, right? We doing a stadium concert, right? Who would you have open and who would you have close?
I mean, I'm taking Peep off the cut entirely.
No, you gotta pick. All right, you gotta pick.
All right, Peep is opening at like 4 p.m. when like nobody's there, and then
why are you doing Peep like that? All right, let me make it even crazier. All right, you got Peep, Pop Smoke, Juice, and X.
Oh no, hold on. Tell me where in the world this concert is.
This is in LA.
Okay.
This concert in heaven, fool.
If this is in LA, Juice WRLD is opening.
What?
Juice WRLD is opening. Lil Peep is second, and then X is closing it out.
What?
That's crazy.
Bro,
that's insane.
This is Lil Peep in LA. They're really down with that. You know what?
This is Juice WRLD. Like,
bro. Still, Juice
you gotta have.
Like, most of his fans are teenagers, bro. They can't even buy the tickets.
Most of Peep fans are like emo white girls, bro. Like, so let's keep it a beam.
So they were adults. Damn. Like they're junkies, so they could, buy the stuff.
No, I don't know. We're not gonna diss his fan base like that. But we got Peep opening.
You tell me Suicide Boys fans aren't junkies mostly?
No, some of the people are like rehabbing and shit. Like, not all of them are junkies. We're not gonna do that, bro.
Yeah, I mean, like they have a drug, fueled lifestyle. That's what attracted them initially to the music, or a past. I'm not saying like they're modern day.
True.
That's like a lot of the music.
He's at Peep, Juice, Pop Smoke, and X. Having X close, I mean, I had X close too. I got Juice WRLD closing, then I got X before. I got X before Juice WRLD. Then I got
Please
Peep.
Don't tell me you like Juice WRLD more than X.
I do. Juice WRLD, I think, makes better music than X for sure.
Oh my god,
for sure. Great. And he makes better music at a crazier rate too. Like at a way crazier rate. He probably make 10 hit songs in one day. And X would probably make a hit song a week type shit.
Juice was like YoungBoy if he also had that extra level of talent that like, what I'm saying? It's like he had the work ethic of YoungBoy, but then like the fucking talent of like more of a pop artist. It's crazy.
Juice. Pop Smoke's album, Shoot for the Stars, is better than any Juice WRLD
album. I mean, that's a good point. I'm not gonna lie. That album got hella bangers, so you might be right.
But the thing is, we did not see that when, like, everything else that Pop dropped, like, he would have one or two.
That's what I'm saying. He passed already, so of course they probably took all this niggas' greatest hits and just dropped. Maybe the album wouldn't have been like that if he didn't pass away. All them niggas probably wouldn't have hopped on his features and shit. A lot of them niggas hopped on his features for the clout.
You're right.
You know what I mean?
You are right. You're right.
Yeah, like
as that's a difficult comparison because it feels like Juice was kind of like, did Juice die really when he was like just coming into his prime? I feel like he was.
I mean, he was already 13 on Billboard, so he was. I think he was already in his prime, he was in like his 90 Jordan season, like right before he won that ring. He was there. Like I wouldn't say he was at the 96, like he always at the top, but he was on the way, number one song on the way type shit, like number one hit song on the way.
I mean, he already had a smash hit before,
but that was just a breakout hit. That wasn't even in the prime.
He didn't even make money off
I don't
that.
know if Juice WRLD would have been as big as everyone else is saying that he would have been.
Bro, he even the fact that he died and he couldn't record more, and the music that they were still able to put out, and it was as big as it was. I feel like is just proof that like they made do with what they had, and he was still like. If you look at the streaming numbers, like top artists of the year streaming numbers, like Juice is up there, and he ain't even been here for a minute.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, but there's a lot more appreciation for music for someone that's talented that passed away. Like, let's say Lil Baby passed away after his last album, God forbid, right? People would be gassing Lil Baby like the GOAT if they drop posthumous work. They'd be like, yo, this guy is crazy. Like, what Boom is saying is mid, right? And what some people might say, like, yo, this is the same song. If they dropped that and Lil Baby had passed away, people would be gassing it like crazy. They'd be like, yo, he really is the next Lil Wayne. He would have been like Jay, this and that. So there is like the element. I'm not saying Juice WRLD is not very, very, very talented, but a lot of his music, people that use the whole, yo, every song is the same, that kind of applies a little bit.
Hell, fuck you.
Bro,
Hell no.
It's crazy.
Bro,
That kind of applies a little bit.
Juice WRLD, you can never say, oh, his shit sound the same. Hell no. Juice WRLD would come through with so many different styles and flows and songs. That's why I got him over X. Because he was way more diverse. Even then, on the beat selections, he would rap different. Even if it was the same beat, you can give him 10 of the same beats. He'll give you 10 different flows. Are you
including leaks or official songs?
Both, really, but I'm doing official songs. You can do official songs.
Okay. Yeah, I've only heard official songs. So yeah, but I don't make the same assessment that people that have heard like 800 leaks have. Because I'm looking at it like, yo, it didn't drop, so I don't know if I can, stamp it as this is what he would have wanted to be out there.
True. But I don't know how you can put that shade on Juice and then defend X, because I feel like as an artist, like Juice got up here and X like didn't really scratch the surface. He probably surpassed Pop Smoke, Lil Peep, but X, I just can't see him on the level of Artistry.
X was he only had a distribution deal with Empire. Juice was signed to Interscope. Juice got like a fat deal before he started. And X had very, 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 very little time. And X was authentically blackballed. This guy beefed with Drake and the Migos.
I mean, he was, but he was also...
They threatened to take X's music off all playlists with R. Kelly.
Yeah,
they were doing X so dirty. Like
they was doing him dirty.
Yeah, but X did some fuck shit. So, you know what I'm saying? X knows what he did.
True, but...
We're talking outcomes. We're talking outcomes.
But
they did...
I mean, even so, though, if you just take a step back and just look at the music, I don't think X's Artistry was anywhere near on the level of Juice WRLD's. I mean, you see that like 2-hour freestyle that Juice WRLD did? X ain't doing that.
Bro, people are talking. Yeah, but who cares if he's not actually rapping on like songs? Like if he can freestyle, that it got me tight, honestly, because I'm seeing the dude hit a crazy freestyle, and then I don't ever see him actually like rapping the music. Now, I'm not saying the music sucks because of that, but it's kind of like, yo, pause. He's like teasing you with like, yo, I can do this, but I'm not actually going to drop something like this.
Bro, he does drop. He got shit like that, though. That's the thing.
No, like he got shit like that. I don't think you tapped in, though. Like he got He got songs we rap like that.
Yeah. What songs? Like the ones that I've heard that he kind of raps like that, they're ones that dropped after he died. And it kind of like blends it in with like the melodic style, which I do think is really dope. But like him just strictly rapping, I don't really hear that.
The melodic style was his bag, though. So him strictly rapping don't even matter because his style was his melodic bag. That was got him signed. That's what got him #1, or that's what got him on the charts and shit. He just said like,
the breadth of X's music, right, is way wider than Juice WRLD's music. Now the depth to the skill to which that Juice WRLD applied his like breadth of music goes deeper.
I get what you're saying. But I feel like you're being way too generous with X. Whereas I personally feel like, hey, maybe you're not gonna agree with this, but I personally feel like X has been hyped up beyond the actual. I mean, you actually like sometimes I'll listen to some of these early X albums and I'll just be like, bro, how did people type this guy up like he was a genius? Like he was just kind of like a kid going through some shit. He could kind of sing. He was doing these acoustic things. Definitely was thinking more creatively than like the average rapper. But like I don't think he's on this like amazing level of artistry like someone like Juice WRLD was, who could write like hit love songs that would be like top 10 hit records like they were nothing.
Yeah, but Juice WRLD wasn't really writing. And how many top 10 hits did he actually have? You know, yeah, he had more than X, that's for sure. But
I think he had 3. But X had a #1 song, so actually it was #1. I think Sad was #1, if I'm not mistaken.
Sad was smash.
That was #1. Yep, it was #1 the week it dropped on some crazy shit.
I feel like if X and Juice both lived, if X could keep delivering songs like Sad, I could see him building the legacy up to the point where Juice WRLD's was. But I just feel like there wasn't enough. I agree, and Sad is a great song. It's a great piece of writing and a great piece of actual, like, you know, artistry. But like, I don't feel like X kind of just didn't have enough time to see shit through. I guess because that's a good point.
Yeah.
Sad wasn't.
Yeah, he just was. Well, I'm not trying to say like, well, he was gone too soon, but I'm not gonna say it is what it is. But I have to like, I can't say what he could have been. I got to just look at what I have, type shit, and compare it to what Juice WRLD did.
Is Lil Peep more talented than? How big would Lil Peep have been?
He would have been nowhere near X or Juice, but he would have had his own lane. I'm trying to see like kind of maybe on some Kid Laroi shit. You know how he hella poppy and shit, but he not like nobody looked at him like a goat. He
had like more of an edge than Kid Laroi. Kid Laroi is like
true, but Kid Laroi he doesn't appeal to none of us. He appeals to like to LA suburban white motherfuckers and shit like that. I think Lil Peep could have did that easily. He got the tattoos. You know, hoes got the hoes like the tattoo white boy nigga. Like that was his thing. Like especially with the TikTok era, I think he would have flourished.
Yeah, but I'm saying if they angled him, like right, let's say, damn, I think the face tats really messed him up. But let's just say Lil Peep, right? They take Lil Peep and they give him like Post Malone writers, and he starts making Post Malone music.
Yeah, he can have that type of wave.
You know what?
How big could he have gotten?
I think a better comparison would be if they gave him the writers of like The Weeknd. I think he could have got to the level of The Weeknd with the whole twisted, I'm fucked on drugs, love music type shit. But
I think the face tattoos would have held him back.
Nah, I feel like look at Post Malone, man.
Post Malone is the biggest.
Post Malone, the amount of Post Malone is our Beatles, bro. The amount of hits that Post Malone has that people will listen to for like 50 years.
Yeah, but it didn't come off the sky. It came from the face tats and shit like that.
No, I'm saying like,
the whole package. You know?
He didn't come out with crazy face. Like Peep got a bunch of crazy face tats before he even slightly got out the underground.
But he was already popping.
Slowly, like introduced.
Okay, but see what I'm saying is he was like when Peep had the face tats, he was already popping. Like Peep was already. I think he sold
Peep died.
No, Peep sold like. If it wasn't 60K, it was like 35K alive.
Bro,
as an alive.
Less than 20K.
No, hold on, let me see. He sold like 30 something like that alive with face tats. Post Malone went and got a fucking face tat and then dropped circles. Like he fucked his whole face up, cut his hair off, got a mullet, and then dropped circles, which is his biggest song.
He had Rockstar before circles.
But I'm saying he got the face tats and shit, and then dropped another #1 song and album. So it didn't really hold him back.
Come over when you're sober. I'm pretty sure this one dropped. That's the album. All right, how much did this sell? Bro, this sold 16K.
That's not bad.
Yo, stop it.
That's not bad. I think he sold 28K too.
Bad, but you making it like he sold like.
But see, his second album, and I don't think he was past.
He died. Come over when you're sober too. I'm pretty sure
he died.
I think that's when he had died.
Let me see. But he sold 81K, so like I think he could have did it, bro.
I feel like Post Malone, when you were saying about Post Malone, I feel like that's a really good comparison because I feel like Post Malone is kind of like he's kind of like the example of like if someone like Juice WRLD or Peep like might not have passed away, like how far could they have gone? Because Posty, I mean, damn near look at the guy. Like sometimes you're like, this guy looks like he could have been Peep. Like he could have gone out like Peep.
True.
You know what I'm saying? He'd be looking fucked up sometimes. But like, you know what I'm saying? He made it out. He stayed alive. So. You know what I'm saying? Posty went all the way to the top. I probably would agree that he's like the Beatles for this era of rap. You know what I'm saying? He kind of like transcended genres and just became like the biggest artist he could be, you know, and sort of I mean he kind of did like kind of come up off the back of hip hop and then sort of ditched that shit out.
Yeah, but
going well for him.
Fuck it. He was goated.
Did he ditch it or did they kick him out? This is one thing that
No, they didn't kick him out.
Charlamagne kicked him out personally.
They didn't kick out Post Malone, but I'm just gonna segue this. So like Post Malone, I think he was a little bit doing the most because he was kind of like playing characters. Like you look at Post Malone before, like for example, people hated on Riff Raff. Riff Raff's been Riff Raff forever, and he still is. But when people say like, yo, MGK like used rap, rap never messed with MGK like that. So when he goes to rock, people are like, yo, why did you leave somewhere where they didn't even mess with you? And they don't even mess with him in rock. He like paved like his own mainstream lane, low key. I'm not trying to get into MGK, but
MGK
Post Malone
did his thing though. He did do his thing. Like I gotta say, it just seemed like it was over for him. Like his career seemed complete after the Eminem kill shot thing. Bro, it looked like MGK was gonna have to go and drive a truck.
Not really, because he kind of most people was fucking with MGK because they feel like he snapped on him. It's a lot of people that think MGK won. It's a lot of people that think that.
What?
There's a lot of people that think MGK won.
Saying he's got a weird beard. Like, come on, man, that's not bars.
I mean, but he kind of snapped. Yeah, the song was not bad, bro. Like, I get it. It's Eminem, so people just think he a diss rapper, but nigga, he didn't eviscerate MGK. MGK stood 10 toes and was battling with that nigga. Like, I'm not gonna lie, he definitely stood 10 toes more than anybody who dissed Eminem ever. Like, he had 100. Yeah, he stood 10 toes. So I think, and a lot of people think, yeah, you snapped on Eminem. Like, you did snap on him. I don't like. A lot of people think he won that. So. I don't know.
Circling back to Post Malone, I don't think Post Malone ever really like rapped. So I think his progression was very natural. Like you had White Iverson, you had Go Flex, you had Too Young. Like these were all still kind of melodic, but the trajectory, like it seemed relatively natural.
Yeah, and I'm not mad. Like, and I think I don't think the rap has like I don't think rap has a been. I think every rapper will tell you they fuck with Post Malone. Like any big rapper, they'll be like, yeah. If you tell them, do you fuck with Post Malone? They'll be like, yeah. I fuck. They want to look at him like MGK or something. Yeah, nah, he a weird ass rock nigga like type shit. They'll be like, I fuck with Post Malone. Like Post Malone just a cool nigga, bro. Like that's why Sway Lee, all these rap niggas just fuck
It's
with him.
impossible to hate him.
Yeah, you can't really hate on Post Malone. He ain't really diss rap. He never left rap and was like, "Oh, this not the type of music I want to do." Like rap sucks, and no, he was just like, "Nigga, I'm switching." He kind of low key switched to pop once he started getting a little bit bigger. He just switched to pop, and it was just like that. But he still fuck with rappers. Like he still be on rappers' albums. He was on Youngboy album. So
Man,
that track on
he
Youngboy's
brought
album was
Roddy
terrible.
Rich on tour.
It was terrible.
Everyone was
It was
clowning
the
Roddy
worst
Rich.
song. Did he bring Roddy on tour? But, I feel like Posty is also rappers want to be friends with him. In spite of the Youngboy song that was terrible recently. Generally, if you get the Post Malone feature, that's a bag. Like you've secured a bag if you get Posty in the studio for a 16.
True,
right? It's a cheat code.
But if he was kicked out of rap, would it be a bag? If nobody liked him in rap and he was just a pop artist, would it be a bag though? That's like getting like I don't fucking know. That's like getting Dua Lipa on your shit. Like, would it be a bag? Like, it may be a bag pop wise, I guess, but hit rap wise, like, would people be like, oh shit, that's Dua Lipa, his nigga finna do numbers, like in the rap industry. Like, if you look at Post Malone, you like, damn, YB got Post Malone as a rap artist, as a rap fan. I'm like, oh shit, this gonna like. I'm gonna listen to this because it's Post Malone. I know he was a rapper and shit. I'm gonna tap this out. If it's Dua Lipa, I'm like, I might skip that shit. Like as a rap artist, I'm like, man, the fuck, I'm not trying to hear no Dua Lipa. You know what I mean?
That's facts.
His weight kind of hold different weight than just a regular pop star.